Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to make a pie chart from a spreadsheet of data like this. You can see I have a spreadsheet of assorted Pokemon here. I have this type 1 column that tells me what type of Pokemon it is, and I want to make a pie chart displaying that. So, pretty simple. First we're going to start by preparing our data. So I've got this sheet, here's my column I want. To prepare my data, first I'm just going to select this column. I'm going to go to Insert, pick the Insert tab here, then I'm going to select this pivot table button. I'm just going to accept the defaults here. No need to mess with those. Tell it OK. That brings up my little pivot table skeleton. Then I'm going to click type 1. That's going to give me a row for each type. Then I'm going to click and drag type 1 and drop it here under values. And that's going to give me a count of each different type. Now we have our data prepared for a pie chart. Okay, so now that I have my data prepared here like this with my pivot table, before I make my pie chart, first I'm going to change these names. These are going to show up on my chart. So I'm going to change this to type. I'm going to change this to count of type. This will just make sure my data displays nice and neat. Go. So now that I've got it, I'm just going to select this information. I'm going to leave the blank row out just for the sake of neatness. I'm going to go to Insert. I'm just going to do a 2D pie chart. There we go. Okay, there's our pie chart. We can make it a little bigger to make it easier to see. There we go. So next I'm going to show you how to format this a little bit. So first we're going to change the title here. We're going to change this to Pokemon type. All I did was select that and double click in there. Okay, so now I have my chart here. It's a little hard for me to read. I'm colorblind. This means absolutely nothing to me. All of these colors, I can't match them up over here. So I want to add some labels to this. So first, I'm going to click on the chart. I'm going to click this plus button, and I'm going to add data labels. So you can see here, it added to each wedge a count of how many of that type of Pokemon there is. Cool, that's not exactly what I want though. So I'm going to click on one of these labels. There we go. That brings up this option to format my data labels, and I'm going to just check category name. There we go. So now I can see I have 24 steel type, 114 water type, 45 rock type, etc. This is all well and good. It's not particularly intuitive. It's not usually how people think of a pie chart. So instead, I'm also going to click this percentage. There we go. And now I have water, 114, 14%. That's getting to be a little bit much in each label, so I'm going to uncheck value. There we go. Now we have water, 14%, steel, 3%, rock, 6%. So those are the basics of making a pie chart. Hopefully that was helpful. There's plenty to play around with in there, and I'm going to leave it there.